Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you guys like this setup. I thought, let me try something new. I figured like we're all at home. I'm at home. Why am I pretending like I'm going somewhere? Let's keep this like almost like a slumber party. I'm more of an intimate kind of person anyway, so I thought that I haven't seen this being done on YouTube, so I figured let's be a little bit more intimate. Let's get to know each other. I am a small YouTuber, so I really want to get to know you guys. I want to know what's going on with you guys. I want to know what you guys like. I want to know what you guys want me to talk about. All that kind of good stuff. So I figure like this is like, like a sleepover. Like, hey girl, what you doing? Nothing. We're going to go to Jay's. We're going to have a sleepover, smoke a little, and we'll have a little kiki and like, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is the setup. So today our video is gonna be, excuse me, on like how quarantine has greatly improved my skincare and my skin. Okay, so you might be thinking, what? Which is true, it's like so random, but it's not that random. And I figured, you know what? Quarantine is like, I kind of live like this regardless because I'm kind of like a homebody in real life, but like quarantine is forcing everybody to like stay inside more. So I figured like, let's look at the positive of this. Like, let's really look at the positive of how quarantine is improving our skincare. Now, once you hear these, then you'll be like, you know what, Jamilia, you're right. You're right. My skin is getting better, or my skin can get better if I just tweak a few things, okay? So listen, ladies, let's start. Okay, so number one way that quarantine has helped my skincare is MMB, minding my own business, okay? I don't gossip anyways, but like being in quarantine, like there's no real time to be like up in the mix, getting the drama, getting the tea. The only tea that I get is on YouTube. Like in real life, there is no tea, there is no drama. Because it's just, I'm minding my own business. Things are real out here. So guess what? You keep minding your own business. And minding your own business and how that is good for your skin is that like being in drama and whatnot, it gives you like worry lines. It's how you get wrinkles and saggy skin and stuff like that, is through stress, right? To have like really dope skin, you want to like be as stress-free as possible. You want to be living your best fantasy and like not super stressed, because stress gives you those like worry lines around your mouth, the wrinkles on your forehead, the crow's feet around your eyes, all that kind of good stuff. That's what stress does. It dulls out your skin. It like leaves you looking tired and haggardy. When you're stressed, you're not happy. You're like just in a whole funky mood. And it's not really conducive to really great skin, right? Because when you're stressed out and when you're minding other people's business, normally you're doing a lot more than just talking. You're eating, you're just doing a whole lot of nothing, right? Which all can be really detrimental to your skin and how your skin looks. So that's the one benefit of quarantine for my skin, is minding my own business. MMB or MFB, that's the other one, okay? Okay, so my number two, I guess, perks of quarantine for my skin is that staying away from the sun. Now, the sun definitely dries out your skin, and it dries out your skin and makes it look weathered and leathered, okay? Like, you obviously need your vitamin D, so going outside for like an hour or so, not a problem. But like staying outside for the whole day in the sun is not a good idea. Like, just basking in the sun is not good. Like we put our fruits out to dry. If we want to dry peppers or vegetables, we put our vegetables out to dry. We put rice to dry. We put meats out to dry in the sun. And you know what happens when you put things out in the sun to dry? They shrivel up and they get wrinkly. And that's exactly what happens to human beings if we stay out in the sun too long. We shrivel up and we get wrinkly. So that is one of the biggest benefits of quarantine, is the fact that you have to stay inside and be away from the sun. So that is my number 2 perk or benefit of being in quarantine for skincare. Number 3 is drinking plenty of water. Now, because I am home a lot more, I do tend to drink a lot of water. And because I am here even more, like, I don't know why, like, I find myself just being bored and wanting to get up and go for a walk somewhere. So normally I go for the walk, and it's to my kitchen, it is to my fridge. But instead of getting food, I get water. So I've noticed, because of this, I'm drinking a lot more water, hence better skin. When you drink a lot of water, it's constantly flushing out your system. It's allowing you to have your skin to be plump and supple. The human body is made up of over like 70 or 80% water. Something like that. It could be 60%. Don't quote me on that. But the human body is made up of a lot of water. So therefore, we need water. Like, we definitely need water to be in our system. And drinking good old fashioned water is amazing. Really helps. In the morning, sometimes I even add a lemon or a lime. I really like lime, so I definitely squeeze a whole lime in there, just to make sure that I get my vitamin C in the morning. But yeah, drinking a lot more water and being more regular. Just drinking water is like, you don't realize how much water you really need, or like, and what it does for you. Like, drinking a lot of water helps your skin to look better, clearer, helps suppress your appetite, helps with your hair, your nails, all kinds of really great stuff. Like, it's amazing. Drink more water. I find that quarantine definitely has upped my water intake game, which I am loving. And the last, number 4 perk, being in quarantine, which is like, I think this is actually the one thing that actually made me like prompted this video, was the self-reflection, which is kind of weird, because you're probably thinking like, oh my goodness, Jamilia, what are you talking about? How does that have to do with skincare? Okay, it does, but it doesn't. But it does. Okay, so I want to tell you, I want to show you something. I want to guide you down a path, and hopefully by the end of this, we'll get this, okay? By the way, I'm scattered, so just be okay. No, but reflecting on yourself while in quarantine. Like, being in quarantine, you're forced to be inside, right? You're forced to be with yourself, right? You're forced to. There's like, unless you're a crazy person, most of us are at home by ourselves, and this is a great time to actually reflect what's happening within us, to see what's making us tick, to see what's aggravating us, to see what we need to be a functioning human being. For instance, reflecting and being in quarantine has made me realize how much I need other people. Like, that is one thing that I didn't come before quarantine. I could say that I didn't need anybody, whatever. I just have my son and I'm good. But no, as human beings, I realize that we definitely need to be connecting on a one-on-one with people. Like, human beings are very social creatures, and I got to that by the self-reflection and the self-isolation as well. But another thing that self-reflection does, it allows you to see what traumas you have, and to see what triggers are happening or occurring, or what patterns are taking place, and maybe it can help you to stop trauma, or break those patterns, make changes in your life, so you don't have to have those traumas be the forefront of everything that you do, and really come to a place where you really accept who you are, and you really just love yourself for you regardless, right? And I think that is like the major takeaway from quarantine, is that, like, at the end of the day, like, we're with ourselves the most, right? And yes, we are social people, and yes, all of that great stuff. But at the end of the day, who are you good in your own skin? How do you feel within, right? And I think that quarantine has forced us to really self-evaluate and to reflect on like our past actions, on our current actions, on our mindset. Like what are we thinking about? Like, have you ever asked yourself that question? Like, what are you thinking about? Why are you thinking like that? Why did you react that way? Or why did you react that way? Maybe you're hurt. Like, there's so many things that people don't address because they're so busy with life, and I completely get that. That was me for so long. Like, I was so busy with life and just so busy with like raising my son that I didn't have like I didn't take time for like me. Who was me? I'm working. I'm an adult. I'm Jamilia. Like, I know who I am. But it's like, no, who are you at the essence, right? And I'm still on that journey. Like, I don't know. Like, surprise, I don't know. Okay. However, what I do know is that I have a better understanding of myself. I have a better understanding of my traumas, and I understand how certain traumas trigger certain reactions and attitudes for me. And I've also learned that what attitudes and what reactions from myself I like and don't like, and the actions that I don't like, I take conscious effort to try to change those behaviors, attitudes, patterns. Whatever I'm seeing that I don't like, I definitely try to make a conscious effort to acknowledging that there's an issue, and then finding ways to minimize or to eliminate that issue, right? And I find by doing those things, it's allowing me to have peace. Like, to come to an acceptance, right? Like, with reflection, I guess there's an acceptance. Once you've like, it's like, okay, I see that. I accept that that is the way that is. Okay, that's the way that is. I can't change what has happened in the past. I know that that's what's happened. I understand that that is what's happened. But how now do I move forward? Acknowledging that that's happened. And that has come with great reflection and great work of self, and like really trying to like break it down on why I do what I do, and if I feel that those actions are good or bad, or if I should continue, not good or bad, or if I should continue or stop those actions or behaviors. And that comes from a self-reflection. And I think that quarantine is a perfect vehicle for self-reflection and for self-analyzing and for really getting into yourself and really seeing like who you are. You know what I mean? And like, beauty comes from within. Like, the most beautiful, stunning person has an aura around them. You can't explain it. You can't capture it. It's like, it's just there. It's like an energy. It's a vibration. It's this like aura. It's just something. I'm not talking about attractive. There's attractive people everywhere. Everybody's attractive, right? But I'm talking about like beautiful person, right? And it's an energy. It's a vibe. It's like a aura, right? And I think that how they get to that is that there's some kind of calm, right? There's some kind of calm that draws you in there. And I don't know. I think that calm comes from self-reflection, right? And like, there's like a beauty of a person that is assured, like Maya Angelou, right? There's like something like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's an assurance, there's a self-confidence, there's a bravado that comes forth when you know who you are. It's not arrogant, not ego, but definitely like a sort of something. I think you get what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys, I think I've talked way too long on this subject. Oh my goodness, the video is going way longer than I expected. I hope you guys have a great day, an amazing life. definitely like, share, comment, all that good YouTube stuff. I don't know. I apparently I think I'm supposed to say that stuff, so I'm gonna say it, and I'm hoping that I don't know. Anyways, guys, I love you lots. Kisses. Bye.